Bone Soars While All Honor 2PAC'S Life by SHEILA SIMMONS, Plain Dealer Reporter, September 17, 1996. Publication, The Plain Dealer, Cleveland, Ohio. The death of Tupac Shakur hovered over the Cleveland State University Convocation Center Sunday night, where throngs of young fans in baggy jeans and tall hairdos eagerly turned out for a back-to-school jam. They offered heartfelt cheers to any performer offering a rest in peace, to the 25-year-old rapper who died Friday as a result of gunshot wounds, and fans gave $3 to $5 to any salesman hawking his glossy picture. Especially soothing was Bone Thugs and Harmony's The Crossroads, a moving tune about death and dead loved ones. But even this song has a bright spot. It was a #1 pop smash for a hometown group. And so it was a night of contradictions, sorrow and celebration, musical past and present, aggression and calm. Bone shared the hill of the 4.5-hour show with MC Ren, 112, Nas, SWV, and Keith Sweat. The young, innovative Bone used 70s and 80s hits, like Tina Marie's I've Been Here Before, and Rose Royce's I Wanna Get Next to You, for filler between the band's songs. Bone led into deep, moody tunes with a bubbly undercurrent, a sound that is some distance from the raw, eerie tones, flat chords, and lyrics of Murder and Ouija boards that characterized Bone's beginnings. But the act still played out its frightening image, rapping to a backdrop that consisted of a skull with long, bony arms stretched out over organ pipes. Bone gave an intense show, showing off rap skills that were amazingly cohesive, considering that the group members' brisk lyrics rolled off their tongues like a round of machine gun splatter. It opened with mostly new material before hitting familiar tunes like 1994's jazzy Faux the Love of Money, the eerie, thuggish, ruggish Bone, and jubilant First of the Month. The act then used the setting to shoot a video for the first release on its new independent Mo Thugs label. The Mo Thug family, Bone, female vocal trio Trey, and other rappers, performed a soulful, inspiring thug devotion. In front of an enthusiastic home crowd, Bone is a hard act to follow, and an artist with less experience, humility, and determination than Keith Sweat, the night's headliner, may have failed. Sweat gave a fine performance that plucked from 5 successful albums worth of material. He offered his comfortable balance of R&B, hip-hop, and the new jack swing of the 80s. Sweat's voice is nasal, flat, and limited. But Sunday night, he relied on elements that have always carried him through. Tantalizing songs, or tunes of deep devotion and romance, as well as the emotion and sexy moves to back them up. His most popular songs came from his 1987 debut album, Make It Last Forever, including the title Cut and one of his few danceable hits, I Want Her. Other tunes included Make You Sweat, Merry Go Round, How Do You Like It, Nobody, and his current hit, Twisted. The evening wasn't as successful for others. New York's Lost Boys were no shows, perhaps replaced by the unexpected MC Ren, a solo rapper who performed well enough. Atlanta's 112 had no problem with having only one recognizable song. It sang it Only You, and then the remix. The R&B quartet's performance was plagued by sound problems, one member's inability to project and harmonies that were woefully off. Nas Rap's intelligent lyrics on everything from urban plight to social commentary. But his smooth delivery was spoiled by a side rapper, whose rugged voice was not nearly as keen at tackling Nas' lyrics. Nas performed Ain't Hard to Tell, Street Dreams, and If I Ruled the World. From this year's chart-topping album, It Was Written. SWV, Sisters with Voices, is a current spin on the 60s girl group idea. It was accompanied by a 6-piece band and quartet of dancers, but none of it ever gelled. 2 of the singers' performances were lackluster. The only thing working was the vocals, which were powerful and pitch-perfect. SWV sang such hits as Right Here, I'm So Into You, Weak, and You're the One.
Beyond the harmony for the fans we celebrate.